Hello and welcome to Model Making Trucker. In this live stream we're going to continue building the 132nd Lancaster bomber. Now before we go on, I realise I might have made a little boo-boo, but I'll explain what I've done after we've gone through the chat, so it'll hopefully get me to get my words out a bit better. So going back to the top of the chat, we'll have a look, see who we've got in. First in, we've got Lynn Dipple, Heidi Lewis and Peeps. Hello, Lynn. Hope you're doing well. And then we have my lovely wife, Dexterous Crafter. She is saying afternoon, Lynn, and I'm assuming she's saying afternoon to everyone else as well. She's a really nice person, fantastic, and she knows that I don't really want the detail set for the side of the Titanic. Lynn saying, howdy Nat, Connor, Paige, hope you are all well. Yep, they're doing brilliant, as Nat has said. Oh no, we're good, thank you, Lynn. Connor and Paige just finished school, so they're a bit shattered, bless them. Yeah, first full day back for both of them. Connor went for a couple of days last week for a full day. Paige's full day at proper school was today. She's been a bit of a grumpus. She gets her attitude off her mother, I think, but we won't go there. And Lynn saying, tired kiddos. Yep. I just hope everyone can see and hear me properly and everything's coming through. Let's have a look. Lynn and Nat's just chatting away. And we've got Jacqueline Stevens in saying, hi, Nat and Lynn. Hello, Jacqueline. I hope you're doing well. You and Kevin. Kevin's getting me into trouble. Got James in saying morning. It's afternoon now, mate. Though I wish it was morning. I could still be in bed. Everyone's saying hello to James and Jacqueline. And we've got me just popped in saying hello all. Just having a meltdown on what paints to do. Do it. I'm running out of pink. Yeah, it's not going to be pink. Not really. Lynn saying better go get some pinks and Nat can paint her baby tank. Also get some more paint. Also get you some more paint. Yeah, it's not going to be pink. And then James saying I should use his nail varnish. No one will know. Yeah, if you can post me some of your pink nail varnish then, James, I would be gratefully appreciated. And then Jacqueline saying creeping Lewis. Lynn saying be right back, getting rid of my old bed. Yay, getting rid of a bed. Can't get rid of a bed. And Nat keeps saying no and double no, you're not having more decals for the Titanic. No, that's fine, Nat. I don't want any decals for the Titanic. I just want the photo etch upscale set. So yeah, thank you for letting me have it. I won't get any more decals, I promise. So we've got 9 people watching, and I know I haven't read 9 different names out. So if you are watching, come and join in the chat. Come and say hello. We don't bite, just try and encourage my lovely wife to let me have the detail upset. So let's go down to the bench and see what a bit of a boo-boo I've made. So I've got all this painted up. It's bit all painted up, but I noticed the 2 different colours. So I prefer the look of this one. So I'm going to do it all in that colour, I hope. So all I'm going to do at the moment is go round and put the shadowing in. Get some of the shading put in. Just basically where people wouldn't walk and there'll be less through traffic, so it's not as worn. Because although these things we use every day, I'm sure you'll get dust and everything like whatnot in them. And you get bits where it's less worn than others. So all of that paintwork I've done, now I'm going to get covered up. Oh, I don't know if you heard that, but I think one of my kids was just falling out of the bed. And then once we've done this, we'll come back and go over with a better colour for it. That's the theory anyway. Might not happen in practice. But what I'm going to do on this side, because it's got the clear fuselage, I'm going to paint this bit in red so that it's like a cutaway. So it doesn't just look like it's just a green plastic. I quite like the look of the cutaways and whatnot. What you see in museums and everything when they pull something to bits to show the insides or something. They paint the sides where they join, they paint them red. So that's what my idea is. Now, whether it pays off or not, so we got Mr. Troublemaker himself, who's got me into trouble. It could be you have. It could be you have to do a diamond art, Lewis. I'll tell you what. If now lets me have this detail up there, and all the others that come out for it, I will do a diamond art. It'll only be a cheap one, and it'll only be a little one. I know exactly how I'm going to do it. I am going to get a plastic bag. I'm going to put the sticky bit in. So I'm going to rip the top off it and put the base in that you stick the bits onto. I'll chuck that in there. I am then going to open and tip all the diamond darts out. Diamond dotty bitsy things. I'm going to give it a shake. There you go. That'll be me doing a diamond art set. And if she says, no, you're not doing that, then I've offered to do it. I said I'll do one. And it's her choice to say no to me. So how's everyone else been this week? Been up to anything much, or people starting to get back into work now? I've just had a week off and I start back to work tomorrow. I can't wait. Really can't wait. I love my wife and kids to bits, but you know what? A week at home with them, that's long enough. And if you've been looking on Facebook, I have been out and bought a box for my taking some modelling things away with me. I have also been allowed to buy a tank because I don't really do armour. Armour's not my cup of tea, so to speak. So I thought, you know what, as a bit of a practice and give me something to do in the truck while I'm sat on a bay for umpteen hours, I will get a tank because I like the idea of the weathering. the detail in the weathering side of it. So I like that, and I like the amount you can do on armor. But still, it's not the sort of thing I'm into, but I thought I'll get that, I'll give it a try. So it's all built up. I've got the base colours on, and the decals on. I've sealed it, so I put a gloss varnish and then a matte varnish over it. So it's now all ready for the weathering stage, which I will say I have never done before. I've done a bit of weathering, but I've never really gone that far into it. I think the most, and the first time I did any real weathering was on my Hellcat, the big Hellcat one. Everyone's just saying hi to Kevin. And then we've got Archie from Common Road Junction in. Hi guys, how are you all? One thing I will say, most people, or quite a few people that come into my chat, do have their own YouTube channel. So there's James over at the Model Officer. There's Archie at Common Road Junction. And a few others that come in. I know a big one that I do like to promote because he does so much for not just people that have YouTube channels, but people that just post the work up on Facebook and whatnot. He actually on a Sunday goes through everything that's been posted in his page and shows it off. And I think it's a really good way to get your work shown off and probably pick up some hints and tips and everything else. And that is Colin at Festa's 67 Workshop. So go give Colin a look and subscribe to him as well, and to James at Model Officer and Archie at Common Road Junction and anyone else. Oh, and I mustn't forget my wife at Dexterous Crafter. Mustn't forget her. So Lynn's saying, doing good, Lewis. I had 3 days off. Yes, I said 3 days, but my put my purple mattress up by myself on Friday night and I'm sore. But wow, that bed is awesomely comfy. Is it the bed that's making you sore, or the fact that you put the bed up? I put up a bunk bed for my kids, and boy, oh, no. Kevin, back to peace and quiet today. Jack is back at work, so all day from 7:30 till 3:30 in the cave. Yippee. Do you know, that would be nice to have a wife that worked. Archie's just saying he's got his new airbrush. He's got an Iwata Neo. Mine's an Iwata. It's a Revolution. I bought it a few years ago at Telford, which has been cancelled. Celine's just saying, yeah, putting the bed up, that thing is heavy. You're not meant to carry your bed round with you. Not saying nearly got a clip round the ear, Lewis. Why? What do they do now? Archie's saying he's really happy he's gotten up to 200 subs now. Well done, Archie. 250 next. Oh, and Archie's saying, oh, nice one, mate. Does it work well? It works really well. It's the only real airbrush I use. I've got some of the cheap Chinese ones that I keep for applying the clear coats, because the one thing I find with clear coats is I struggle to clean the actual airbrush out properly, and they're used few and far between, so I'm having to open it all up, strip it all down and everything. So I just use the cheap ones for that, and I literally use this one for everything else. I know I probably shouldn't, but the end of the day, it's my airbrush. I do want another one. I want a couple more, hopefully one that can do larger areas. I've forgotten what size needle, but I think it's something like a 0.3 or 0.5 needle. Everyone's just saying congratulations to Archie for getting 200 subs. Archie asking what do I use for the clear coat. It's literally that. It cost me about £12 off Amazon, and it's literally just a cheap one. So yeah, that's all I use for my clear coats. We've got Budget Modeler in. Hello, it's Steph. Again, Budget Modeler is another YouTube channel to subscribe to. If you're wanting to find out how to make certain things, I know he makes a lot of things at home. So if you're wanting to save a bit of money and make your own products, I think he's got ones for making a version of Tamiya glue and flocking and sand, everything like that. He does one on using your own, making your own powders and things like that. Really good. He'll give you lots of tips and hints and show you how to use it all and everything like that. So he's certainly a good one to subscribe to. We've got Plastic Monkey come in, Paul Shapland. If I say any names wrong, I am extremely sorry. So hello, Paul. I am loving that HMS hood. I am on the verge. Well, on the verge. I am wanting to get one. So Common Road Junction was meaning what brand of clear coat. I've basically used Tamiya or Mr. Hobby. So Tamiya flat coat XF86 and the Mr. Hobby H30 gloss. So I basically just use them two because I know how to thin them. I know how they flow through the airbrush and everything like that. I know you can get different brands and this, that, and the other, but I'll stick to something I know. So Steph's saying, thanks for that, Lewis. What have I done? And Lewis, I came to the sound of Kevin putting kettle on to make me a cup of coffee. Oh, did he not make me one at the same time? We got Quanoman, I believe Quanoman, Dan Heap. I've not got Snat sat next to me telling me who everyone is today. Dan Heap saying hi all. That he's building a, what's he building? He's building a DeLorean. And oh man, what he's done with it, the electronics he's put in it, I'm liking. It's flashing lights, so that should let me get one of them as well, I think. Conroe Junction saying, oh nice, how far does the Tamiya go? Pass. I've had that one for quite a while, to be honest. And probably about 5 or 6 months I've had that one. And that's the flat clear one. I thin it, so I thin it the same as what I do my paints. Paul saying, yes, it's a nice kit, not a lot to it. Even better. Even better. Everyone's saying hi to Quano. The plug for my channel. It's not a problem, mate. You know what? I don't do this for any monetary gain. I'm more than happy to plug anyone's channel, because you know what? Modeling isn't the world's biggest community. It's not the world's biggest hobby and everything like that. So you know what? There's enough people out there to say, well, we'll sub to everyone in it, to be perfectly honest. So I really do not mind. Know quite a few of them's at work today. People all getting back into work. Schools have all gone back. I know Steve at Totally Scale Models. He's another one to subscribe to, and he has just built is it a 747? You know what that thing is? What Steve does with his models is just fascinating. The amount he goes and the amount of detail and everything. Same with James, the amount of detail he puts in it. They go above and beyond what anyone would expect. And James has just completed some Dauntless. And I watched, for the first time, me and the wife sat down and watched Midway. And they've got the Dauntless on Midway. And because of how accurate James's models were, I actually recognised the planes. I hope that's looking closer to that colour. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Don't want too much black showing through. I want it more green. So my wife's saying, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, everyone. Yes, it would be greatly appreciated if you could hit the like button if you like what you like, if you like what you see. If not, you by all means hit that dislike button. But you know what? Tell me why. What can I do better? You know, what can I change, this, that, and the other? Because if I don't know, I ain't going to change anything. you know, and you took the time to press that thumbs down button. So take the time saying, oh, you could have done this differently. You can change your camera angles. You can change your mic. You can change this, that, and the other. Don't mind. It's all knowledge at the end of the day. Quano Man, I just checked the map and found that in my last biking vid, I crossed the boundaries of 4 towns in less than 10 minutes. I now proclaiming my mighty 125 to have a warp drive. Well done. We had a bike show. They all come round. We only live in a little town, village, whatever you like to call it. They all come into the centre, the town centre, showing off the bikes, this, that, and the other. And I actually went to it. And needless to say, them sort of things, they're not my cup of tea. I don't mind it when everyone's there, fine, not a problem. But you also get people revving their engines and this, that, and the other. And it's like, really? Not to worry, Nat, I already stuck my thumb up, Lewis. I wondered why it was a bit uncomfortable in this seat. We've got Twisted Rail Hobbies in. Eric saying, hi everyone. Is this the Horse and Pony show? It is now. You've turned up, Eric. And we got Scaly Models. Mike, Dad, afternoon, one and all. Hello, Mike. Hope you're doing well, mate. There's another YouTube channel to go subscribe to. Scaly Models. I think Mike's building at the moment the helicopter for his SARS lifeboat. So yeah, certainly everyone that's, I'm sure my dear wife would put links up to channels and everything in the chat and everything. I'm sure she wouldn't mind doing that for everyone. And the last bit, and I've run out of paint. And I kept that jar for a reason. It's empty, but I kept it for a reason. My lovely sister-in-law said that if she thinks I should get a bike, a motorbike, and she says, just think of the fun you can have painting it. Like, I don't need anything else to paint. I will say I am very much a builder and not a painter. I don't think my painting skills are very good, to be honest. I do try. This would be quite funny. We got budget modeler. So we got Kevin saying, good tip, budget. As budget modeler giving a tip, he's giving secrets away. Here we go. Do something I have done on my build series. I have changed from using my cutting board as the background to putting up a plain colour sheet of card over it. It helps with the autofocus. Fantastic. I will give that a try next time, Steph. Thank you for that. I will give it a try. Is there any particular colour? Because I know white, it would reflect all the light and everything like that. Blue soaks up colour, does it not? Makes it harder. So would you recommend any particular colour, Steph? Or is that me just being picky? Nat is busy away putting in links to everyone's YouTube channel. Lewis, is that Nat pedaling the bike that controls the air compressor? No, mate, it's my air compressor keeping the tank filled up because we have electric over here. I don't know. No, because you have things that chew through your electric cables, don't you? So Steph's saying, I find blue works best. Fantastic. I will send Nat out to get some blue card. Yeah. At the end of the day, I find that this hobby is all about helping people. If there is something that you can gain from probably not watching my YouTube channel videos, because like I say, I don't think I'm very good, but certainly like Budget Modeler, Mike, Archie, you know, you can pick up no end of tips and hints. And if we can promote all of these different channels, then it helps everyone out, because I certainly watch everyone else's channel and get tips and hints off it, you know, and I hope that improves my modeling. I know watching Totally Scale Models YouTube, Steve at Totally Scale Models, I am looking at putting some motors in some of my models, and I've been in contact with Steve and asked him what the best way to do it is, and you know what, he's been ever so helpful. And that's what it's all about, especially people that do YouTubes. We do them to show off our work and to show people how to do something, how to get a certain effect and things like that. So why shouldn't we help each other out by promoting each other's channel? You know, I've got 164 subscribers on my channel. I don't mind sharing every single one of them subscribers with someone else. So we got Model Officer James, that's his YouTube channel. You can get some good size ones from Hobbycraft or your local art supplies. I get an A1 size. Yeah, she will more than likely go to one of our local art supplies, because our Hobbycraft's like an hour and a half away. I don't think she'd get there and back in time for school. That's Budget Modeler's YouTube channel. Archie saying, thanks, James, and you're really good. We all think we're not very good. I've got so many projects at the moment I need to improve. Yeah, but you don't. You're like one of the masters. Steph saying, I learned so much from other channels. Twisted Rail Hobbies has just started his YouTube channel up, so go over and subscribe to him, give him a helping hand. He's saying, that's why I'm starting my own YouTube channel, to share it forward. Yeah, if we don't share things, we never improve and learn. Mike saying, correct, at Budget, that's how we all improve, by watching and learning from others. Certainly. And Mike saying, can't do blue though. Blue's the correct colour. Blue's right. And Kevin, that's why I like the hobby. Nearly all modelers help and give out advice. They certainly do. Certainly on the YouTube channels, it's like, to be honest, that's why YouTube's there, isn't it? You know, let's face it. doing something like this. That's why we all have YouTube channels. It's not because we want to say, oh, I'm better than you, I'm better than you, this, that, and the other. It's to share, to help others improve their modeling. So that has got that done. Do you know what? I also think I'm going to do something a bit different. So let's move all of that out of the way. So I can't do an over amount to this at the moment. So I'll get all the cockpit done. I'm going to get all the detail painting done probably off camera, unless you want me to do it now. But I was thinking about priming and painting this. Not only that, but that as well. Obviously, I'll cut the nubs off first. So I was thinking about priming and painting that now. So that's the YouTube channel for Quanoman. Do you put a lot of your biking videos up on there as well, Quano? Oh, the chat has just jumped over. There's Lynn Dipple's YouTube channel. Lynn saying, that is huge, thank you. Had some woman whose husband was doing a wooden kit that I'd done and was stuck, found me on Messenger to ask for help. Was only too pleased after the effort she had gone to. Yeah. Do you know what? It's like really nice when they spend the time to hunt you out and find you out. You know, can you imagine what would have happened, Mike, if you'd just said, no, not helping? You know, it could put someone off the hobby forever. Common Road Junction. What's the number on the Tamir clear coat, Lewis? It is XF86. That's going to break then. Let's get some heavy duty ones out. Do you know these are pinging off everywhere? Just thought I'd let you know that. It's a beautiful community we are part of. It certainly is, Kevin. Quanoman, I recall random riding around with the plan of uploading, but keep forgetting to do the upload thingy. LOL, because I'm a Burke. No, you know what? I like the recording side of it. And then when it comes to all the editing and everything like that, it's like, I can't be bothered. Even more so, she won't let me buy a computer to take away with me to do the editing. I think that's really, really unfair of her. So Lynn saying, thanks, Nat. I already subbed to Q, Quanoman, Steph, and James. There's Plastic Monkeys. Do you know he's got to do that HMS hood? He's got to get that up. Lewis, you're going to need a bigger camera and desk. The desk I'm actually working on is my kitchen table, which is what, about 5 foot long. I need a bigger camera. I can hear these just pinging off all over the kitchen. It's quite funny. If you can hear some tapping in the background, that's my tea. We're having sausage casserole today. So Archie's saying he's ordered some clear coat, thanks mate, and have to own up, I accidentally called you James earlier. It's fine, I've been called a lot worse than that. Trust me. And I don't mean by Nat either. Lynn saying, ping, ping, ping. Nat, make sure Lewis cleans it up. Yeah, I'll clean it up tomorrow. Missed one there. So Lynn said that this is huge. This is the shorter part. The wingspan on this thing is just shy of 1 meter. But what my intention is, I have been building the fantastic Airfix Spitfire. Now, you want to see one that's been done fantastic. There's a few pictures on the Saturday Night Crash by a bloke called Joe McCaslin. What he's done with his Spitfire is just phenomenal. He's done all the wiring and everything on the engine. So this is my engine for my Spitfire. He's put all the wire, the ignition coil, everything in it. And it's looking absolutely stunning. He's doing the same with the cockpit. He's doing it all properly, how it was plumbed in and everything. It's but the trouble with that is, and has Joe just come in? Yep, so Joe McCaslin, who I've just been talking about, looks like some decent ribbing detail there, buddy. There is. So you've got all that, get them bits, all that in there, plus you've got all the rivet detail and everything on the outside. It's amazing. Archie saying my memory's not great. No, nor's mine. It's fine. So Lynn saying no, Lewis, today after the show. No, Lewis, today after the show. What? Am I going to get in trouble after the show or something? Nat, he'll say that he forgot. Don't know what you mean. He will, Archie, because he goes back to work tomorrow at about 3 a.m. It's not about 3 a.m, it is. So, have we got Sue in as well? So Archie's saying, what spit model is that, Lewis? The Airfix one. Yep, it's the 124 Airfix one. And Joe saying, you are very kind, my friend. I'm being honest. There's the link for Jacqueline's YouTube. Oh, Nat's going to be cleaning my mess up. Yeah, that's fine. I'll let her. I'm thinking of making a vid that would be a basic guide on how to ride a bike. Judging from the last on it, will probably take me 3 weeks of editing to get 5 minutes of video footage. Yeah, that's the only trouble. I mean, I had about a couple of hours worth of footage for my last, what was it? It was the Turpits build. So I've had about 2 hours worth of footage in that, and I've edited it out to just under 35 minutes, which has also got a thumbs down. Don't know why, but never mind. There's Joe's YouTube channel. And Joe saying, Common Road Junction, it's the 124 Airfix moulding from the late 60s. Yeah, it's older than me. So Eric is going. Thank you for popping along, Eric. Been sub to Joe for ages, thought I was going to nudge him nearer to 500. Yeah, he should be like up there. What he does with his models is just outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Now, I have been told that if I'm not done by 5 o'clock, I will be getting a visitor. So, who wants to see who the visitor is? Can't say it'd be anyone interesting, but we can see. Lynn saying she's still editing her Metal Earth video. And Mike is just subbed to Jackie. Nat saying, I think that's everyone's channel shared. Have you shared Steve, Totally Scale Models, Chris's? There's the other Chris as well. I don't think you've shared everyone now. Oh. It's vibrating on something. Have a rest now, Nat. No. I got a thumbs down on my last vid. I'm pretty sure it's because I removed a comment that had a link to an adult website. Now, was it the person that put the link in that gave you the thumbs down, or was it someone trying to get onto that website? So Mike saying it happens, Quano, but it's a view. It certainly is. So people that put a thumbs down, they actually have to view the video, just even if it's a split second, in classes as a view. Joe saying, anyone can do what I do. Most can do it so much better. It sums up to shapes and such. Do you know what? I couldn't actually do what you do, Joe. I honestly could not. I've done the same Turpits as you, Lewis. Lot to that kit. Took me 12 months. Had to put it back in the box a few times. Yeah, I completely get what you're saying. There is a lot to it. I've got the primer out and I've not even got rid of the nubs. Oh, sorry. everything's falling down now. Yeah, there is a lot to it. I think I get a bit of peace from it because I'm away. Let's turn that off while I'm not using it so it doesn't overheat. Because I'm away for the week, I look forward to getting home and doing some more. Now the kids are back at school, I get the Monday during the day that I can actually do some video into it. But then it's just the editing. It's not easy trying to fit it all in, to be honest. And certainly because I'm very much of the opinion family comes first, as I'm sure everyone is. If I can't do something because of family commitments, I don't do it, to be honest. So Nat's saying, I've subbed to Joe. Congratulations on the 500 subs. Well done, Joe. Lynn's saying, earthquake. Oh, don't think you should shout that too loudly over there, though, Lynn. You never know. Archie's saying 501 now. So Quanaman saying, I'm not worried. I made the video for fun. Fun of making videos to share with friends, not for the approval of total strangers, if that makes sense, because it just wonked my brain pan. Yeah, certainly I do. And I must admit, these videos, they do work because my brothers have laughed at me and took the mick out of me for doing these models and for the money I spend on them. You know what? One of my brothers, since I put that Wildcat starter kit up, one of my brothers has actually started doing the hobby. He doesn't do much, and it's few and far between, but he started, so it does work, so I can now take the mick out of him. Mike saying that Joe is on. Well done, Joe, 2,000. Woohoo, well done, Joe, at Joe. A milestone onwards to 1,000. Yep, that's your next one. We will try our best. I know who you haven't put in that. I've not seen Festus. Come on, Nat, you got to put Festus link in. The thing I like about what we got? Let's have a look. So Paul saying, thanks, Mike. Nothing there. I'm not doing anything on YouTube. No, that's perfectly fine. Joe saying, sadly, I haven't got much new content lately, as most of my time has been on the spit. I want to submit it to a mag, so I am keeping much of what I do close to my chest. That is a fair comment, Joe. I mean, at the end of the day, you put up what you want and can. If you have another reason for doing something, it's completely your choice at the end of the day. I mean, it's your model, your YouTube channel. You know, if you're working to another goal, that means you can't use YouTube, you know, then so be it. And what I've seen of that Spitfire, you shouldn't have any problem getting that into a magazine. Obviously, because you're working to get it published in a magazine, I am not going to say too much. Archie says, I often struggle to make videos. Yeah, I find finding the time a real problem. So Mike saying, no worries it, Joe. The bell is clicked, so when it happens, it will come up. Yep. So once you've subscribed to someone, that is basically all you need to do. But there is the little bell icon. So when any of us put up new content or go live or anything like that, you get a little notification to say new videos been put up by such and such, or they're going live in half an hour. Come and join them. So it's a great way to do it. Colin's link is in the chat. I've not seen it. Not seen it. Jacqueline, yes, I have seen it. No, he was third. Oh, I think we've got that visitor coming. Joe McCaslin, I haven't posted any real content for a few years. I'm hope to post part one of my Metal Earth soon. Well, I will certainly be watching that one. I'm a model railway channel and static model channel, but I've not had much model railway stuff for a while. But you know, it's just getting back into the swing of things. It certainly is. And you know what? The thing I like about this hobby, and I'm sure it's the same for railways, if you're not feeling it at that point, you can put it down, you can walk away and come back to it when you want to or you feel like it. I've had models sat for months, if not years, been sat there on the shelf. And thought I'll come back to it, and I have, and they've still been in the same state, but I've lost most of the stuff to it, so I've binned it. Yeah, and my visitor is finally down. She's just doing the washing up.
No.
Oh.
Someone's getting potatoes ready for tea. Apologies for any background noise.
Not so much the time to make a video, it's the editing that takes a lot of time. It certainly does. And I wanted another computer to take away with me in the truck, but someone said no. So Quanaman, I think some of my model making skills may be transferable to my moto vlogging. I need to scratch build some better camera clamps for my bike. Ooh, sounds interesting. Trouble is, if they fail, going at them speeds, be quite interesting. I've just been told that, let's see, where is it? Let me just see if I can find something, guys. stand corrected. There's Fester's link. Not apologising.
Of course not.
Let me see if I can find this.
Ow.
Sorry about the riff-raff in the background, guys.
Trying to knock myself out with a frame back.
Here we are. So we have a person in the chat that does a lot of cutie things.
They are cute.
So she does a lot of crocheting. Now, I know typical people say crocheting and that is for girls and women and this, that, and the other, but you know what? Something I wouldn't mind trying. I can do sewing. I've sewed out an apron. I can do knitting.
Ish.
I can do it though. I can do cross stitch.
Ish.
To the point I taught Nat how to cross stitch.
You didn't.
I did. So I can do that. I can do most things. I always say if a woman can do it, so can I. And it's vice versa. If a woman can do what I can do, if I can do something, a woman can do it. There's no things like this. So this said person, we have said you need to get a YouTube channel. Here is the link to the person. And my lovely wife has just told me she's already got 2 videos up. So go check them out. And give her a like and a subscribe. Good news is I should have pneumatics as well as hydraulics near ready. I should have most of the electrical system in this week. I hope starboard side is near complete, about 75%, I guess. Wow. Yeah, seriously, go on to Saturday Night Crash, look for Joe's post, and you'll see how much detail is in that thing. It is
Every time you see pictures, you put your bench away.
Yeah. So Nat's just said every time I see Joe's pictures, I pack my bench up. I literally do. We have Steve from Totally Scale Models in, another one to subscribe to. Don't blame you, Nat. What is she getting blamed for now? I can't see. She must have done something. Lynn saying, slap in the face, Lewis, for not apologising. Nope, nope.
Apologise or you don't get dumplings.
Sorry. Did I something, Lewis? Not that I know of. Might saying that Airbus is mint, Steve. Love it. Great job. Yeah, it's brilliant. Cross stitch, is that a stitch when you're a bit miffed? Yeah, Nat's always cross stitching them. Always, always.
Quarterman?
Yeah.
How did I guess?
I don't know why she's always cross, because she lives with me. It must be brilliant. Yeah, I love to live with me, I do. I think living with me is the best thing since sliced bread. So has anyone else in chat been thinking about starting up a YouTube channel? Thinking it's something they might like to try the hand at?
I think Kevin should.
Yeah. So Nat's just said she thinks Kevin should. So Steve saying he needs more subs. Yep, so go and sub across to Totally Scale Models. I think, did you put the link in the chat?
I didn't do Steve. As soon as I've done the mash and the dumplings, I will get it shared for you.
She's making excuses now, Steve. I wouldn't stand for that.
Don't make me feel bad.
Nat guessed it was me. Oh heck, I may end up with a rep for being a cheeky yet adorable and incredibly modest, sexy biker boy.
I won't go that far, Quano.
You see, you got competition. She's married to me. What more does she need? Did you do Carl?
No.
Why?
Yeah. I'm trying to get dumplings.
Poor excuse.
Do you want dumplings?
There you go, Steve. So go and subscribe to Steve as well. Let's just ignore the fact that I can't even spell modest. Ha ha ha. You see, it looks about right. It's fine. You can read it. It's fine. You don't need to spell. Now, Lewis, when we meet up at Telford next year or before, I will give you a crash course on crochet. I would love that.
Oh, yes, please.
I would actually love that. I've seen some of the work you do, Jacqueline. It's like, I want to be able to do it. Mainly because then I can show Nat how to do it. No, I can show Nat how to do it. And then I don't ever have to buy the kids toys or teddies or anything like that again.
What's it my knitting store?
Yeah, but you take forever. Osric 9000 in. I am here. There's another one for Nat to put in chat.
Not after we dumplings.
Oh, sorry, Osric. She will promote your YouTube channel, but she just has to do her dumplings first.
Do you want dumplings?
Yes. Thank you for your help, Nat. That was helpful.
Okay, for everyone but you.
You see what I have to put up with, guys?
Is that right?
I don't know.
Yeah, sorry. Well, I thought I got wrong to it.
Oh. What's happening at Telford? We're going to learn how to crochet.
We're not going to go model looking. We're going to find a nice place to sit with Jacqueline. She's going to teach us how to crochet.
On day 2. Day 1's going around Telford. So, yeah, unfortunately it's cancelled this year, though. So, if anyone has actually noticed, before we went on holiday, Nat questioned everyone, where are you? Since we've been on holiday, and we're not going to be looking until next year again, she don't want to know.
No, I just said that's fine.
I mean, you're not bothered where everyone is.
Of course I am.
But she only used you to see where it was good to go.
Well, yeah, I'm on the road trip to Salting for pudding. What more do you want?
I still think, if you live in a seaside town, holiday destination, we should be going to like the city, you know, and work.
I'm getting it all sorted. Like I say, Stockton, Jacqueline and Kevin's for pudding. Merseyside to go see Mike.
So Jacqueline and I booked 2 weeks off next year around about the same time. Does that mean it's going to be like 2 weeks of learning crochet? Go to Telford, learn crochet. Then you have to make something of Nat's choice before you can spend any money at the show. No. No. Lewis, careful. If you get beaten, you will have to change the rating due to violence. Oh, if I get beaten up. Yeah, it's fine. It's not. This show's not designed for kids. It's already at that rating. It's fine. I shouldn't have said that.
Nope.
I'm hoping to make Telford one day. The plane tickets and hotel are really expensive from the USA. I don't know how it works over there. I don't know about the pricing of the tickets and everything because I've never come from there. But I'm sure if you phoned up, like there's a hotel we go to, we phone them up, make the booking, and we don't have to pay until we actually arrive, for starters, which is nice. Also, it's not that expensive. I think it's around the £100 mark for 2 nights. Because we always have 2 nights away from the kids, not just one, because I'm greedy. Get your butts down south. I will be. I'm going down to Tilmanston tomorrow, I believe. I'm down south quite a lot, actually. Lewis, myself and Nat could go around Telford and Jackie could teach you crochet, then you won't be spending any of Nat's money then. Yes. Yeah, the trouble is she'll be spending my money.
No, you'd be safe now, moving on to Warhammer.
She'll be spending my money now. Even more so now she's moved on to the Warhammer.
Well, no, because I don't have seen Warhammer at Telford.
I'm sure there was. There was them Gundam and Gumpler things.
Oh, no thanks.
I'm sure there was Warhammer somewhere. Where, Lewis? Tilmanston. It is probably 5-6 miles north of Dover. So it is down south. It's sometimes, depending on where I go, it'll take me across the White Cliffs of Dover, across the top of them, and I don't like going down over there because I'm primarily, my genre of building is ships and things like that, things that go on the water. So you go over the top of the, around the cliffs, along the top, and you can see all the ferries and everything. And yeah, me not looking at the road in a 40-ton lorry doesn't mix well. Doesn't mix well at all. So I have to be careful. Steve used to date a girl from Southend. Southend. Whereabouts is Southend? Sounds like the sort of place I go. Jacqueline's got 5 subscribers. And Kevin's saying, have a break at Butlins in Bognor. It's only half an hour away from us. We did that a couple of years ago, maybe a bit more.
Yeah, she did Bognor, then we did.
Oh, so no,
we did Minehead first. Bognor was the last one we went to because that's where we had the break.
Yeah, so we went there a couple of years ago. I can't even pronounce that, Steve. About an hour from London. I've probably been there then. Because I do a lot around London. The other side to Kent. I do go around that way. Reading area. Been to Reading. I do a lot of work out of Kent. I do know that. Billericay. Is that how you pronounce it?
No idea.
Sounds like somewhere in Ibiza.
I think you might have some more company.
Oh, I can hear the pitter-patter of little feet.
Little elephants.
So I might get my little reader come in.
Yeah.
His finger is burned.
What?
His finger is burned.
Where is she?
Please can I help you with the work? I'll keep my tablet quiet. Whoopsie. that on.
So we have a little Mr.
Commonwealth Hunter says we have a site of Hillary who can and Catherine's Evans.
Just bear with me, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I had a little incident upstairs, but it's all sorted now.
Perch has
Yeah.
burnt his
So
her fingers. Hackness Evans says, hi, Carl. Hi, Hackness Evans. Lynn Ipple says, hi, Carl. Hi, Lynn Ipple. Now, come on, Mum. Come over. Commonwealth Hunction says, hi, Connor. Hi, Commonwealth Hunction. Look. Guano Man says, Blackwick. Wasn't that a member of Clamping? Family scale models? No. Now Lynn Ipple, Ask 9000 says, it was her. I saw him do it. Evidently, Lynn Ipple says, yes, it was Pet.
okay.
Yeah.
So if you haven't noticed, I've got a little helper with the chat now.
Me.
Yeah. So we just had a little incident with our little girl.
She's
Thank you. So not to worry, it's all sorted now. Let's have a look. I want A and B.
A and B.
Yes. So
No. Whoa! Oh no! Commonwealth Hunction. Let's all go. Commonwealth says, hi, Captain Connor. Kevin's phone says, what let's go to a corner. You went for yourself. Yes, I did. Thank you, Kevin's Evans. Thank you. Commonwealth Hampshire says, I hope everything's okay, mate. Yep. A little girl has burnt her finger.
Yeah, no, everything's fine. Thank you very much, guys. It was people touching things they shouldn't be.
Pay.
But no harm done. It's all sorted. Looking.
Huh.
Flat Earth. There we go.
How many people are in the chat?
We have 16 people watching at the moment.
Oh.
So I'm not going to be able to go on for much longer because I've been giving me orders that about 20 minutes and it will be tea time.
Yeah. Mummy's nearly making it.
I don't want that.
No. That's horrible.
It's not.
Yeah.
So let's just close that
No
again.
horrible has always so horrible. Go again.
Shh. Yes, we don't need to be hearing about things like that.
Corner man type something.
Did he?
Yeah. What? No.
That's the wrong one.
Corner man says, hey Captain Connor, yeah. Way better than the other guy at reading out the message. Hope you're getting some good work.
Wages.
Wait, come on, won't function now. And then hurt was going. Come on, won't function says, that's fair enough, mate. I'm off anyway, guys. I'll speak to you later. Whoa,
So you can say bye bye to Common Road Junction.
Bye, what Common Road Junction? Hurt scale model says, on my feet is throbbing. That's what
It is. We have to respond to Common Road Junction. Totally scale model, Steve. Quiet. We are having sausage casserole.
Yum! Daddy, what are we having for tea?
We're having sausage casserole.
Lynn Ipple says, later, sausage. Bye. Scale models now. Scale models catch you later. Now, Lynn Ipple. Look, Lynn Ipple has touched something. Lynn Ipple says, love how Connor gets so excited. Gets so excited. That we is squeak up. Oh, thank you, Lynn Ipple. Mummy, Lynn Ipple type something really nice.
Did she type something really nice?
Yes. No. What
There we go,
else
so-
will be in the chat? I hope somebody typed by now. That is, I hope somebody typed.
Yeah, but you
by.
can't make people type something, Connor. There you go, everyone. You've been told you have to type something in chat.
Yeah, something nice, but not for the one that makes you bad.
So you got to type something nice in chat. So we've got 14 people watching. We've not had 14 people type something in chat. So make a 6-year-old boy really happy and say hi.
And they have. That's make me happy. Oh no! Enough it all type. Something there you go, Connor. Now ask hook 9,000. Ask hook 9,000 says something nice in that. Yep. Something nice in that. I hope somebody typed it by now.
Yeah.
I hope somebody typed it
Yeah,
by
but you
now.
can't make people type, can you?
No. It type. I know how to spell type.
Good boy.
I pass a split eyeglass.
Okay.
Whoops. Sausage Carol.
Casserole.
Casserole is good. Now that one, home Mac casserole. That one, please. Yep. Why? I can read those. Home Mac casserole says, Lewis, do you ever play? I have started to play the common yellow on
Chromate.
Chromate now on.
Do you want Daddy to read it?
No. The US aircraft I work on lately, but still seems to be helpsome when I weather.
Good boy.
Now,
So, Lewis, do you ever spray the primer colour after doing the pre-shading? I've started to spray the chromate yellow on the US aircraft I work on lightly, but still seems to help some when I weather. I haven't, because I haven't done a lot of pre-shading. So I've always, quiet please. So I've always done the pre-shade before, after the primer. After the primer. So, but it's certainly something I will try.
Now, Connor.
Certainly something I will try, and I will give it a go. Thank you very much for the advice.
Connor Man says, "Oh heck!" It's from Captain Connor now. How about ice cream? That's something nice, isn't it? Yeah.
Right, Quano Man's lost a subscriber.
Connor.
Yeah, no, not ice cream.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh.
Harry Scale Motor says, Connor, I've got a pizza for my eat. It's the best. Yes, it is. I love pizza. Hercules Even says, Eve is back with ham, pineapple, and tomato sauce for Addie Lewis.
No, because the pineapple and tomato sauce is wrong.
Plastic Monkey says, Hi Connor, are you well? Yes, I am. Thank you. Oscar says, Connor, Mum, what's KFC?
No, Mummy doesn't want special chicken.
I do.
No, because we're having sausage casserole, and what are we having for pudding? Can you remember?
Oh no.
What have we got left, Connor?
Oh no. Cake! We've got enough cake. We can have.
Have we got enough cake for everyone though?
No, not enough. But everybody can have a small, teeny, weeny slice of my cake.
That would be called a crumb.
No, it won't.
Anyway, I've had to leave it there because my air compressor has just timed out because it's got a bit hot.
Oh no.
So I've got to let it cool down.
Even says Hercules 9,000. Yeah. Hercules even says everyone.
No.
Hercules 9,000 says, can I have cake? Yes, you can. Her scale model says KFC and ice cream. I want cake. Sorry, there's some for us like 9,000.
It's only for totally scale models.
Yep. Oh, mascot.
Joe
Okay,
McCaslin.
Nice for you, okay? You can have some as well. Lynn Ipple says, cake, what kind of cake, Connor?
Who's on your cake, Connor?
Batman! Osric 9,000 says, thank you, Connor. You're welcome, Osric 9,000. Hercules even says, what about Kev? Okay, Kev can have some.
Can Jacqueline have some?
Yep. There's enough for everyone. Her girl motto says, I make chocolate cookies today, Connor. Woo! That's nice. Can I have some? I heard her girl motto says yes. Her girl motto, but no. Lynn Ipple type first. Lynn Ipple says, can I have some? A small nice colour. Of course you can.
We can send some to America for Lynn.
Her scale model says, Batman cake is the best cake ever. Thank you, her scale model. Aww. Hercules even said, that's one big cake, Connor. I know.
It's not as big as what he thinks, though.
Now, look, Lynn Ipple type first. Lynn Ipple says, thank you, Connor. You're welcome, Lynn Ipple. Oh, another one.
That's it. All done. Okay, are we going to say thank you to everyone for watching?
Thank you.
Good boy. And we'll see you again. What streams is Mummy doing?
Express craft.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So,
Look. Oh, man.
Joe McCaslin.
Cassidy says, Connor, eat a second piece of cake for me.
So Joe's giving you his slice of cake.
Thank you. Now, Express Crafter, that's you, saying thank you for joining us, everyone. Now, Lynn Ipple, type second. Lynn Ipple says, quick show Lewis and Connor. Bye.
So you're going to wave bye to everyone. Say bye.
Bye.
Thank you everyone for coming to watch
Bye.
as I did very little. It was much appreciated.
Oh no, Lynn Ipple.
No, but I am going to have to go before anyone else puts a comment in because he'll be here just reading the comments out all the time.
Right, say goodbye because T's reading.
Bye. Her girl motto says, have a great day at her school, Connor. See you soon, Connor. Got
Right,
to have my email. Bye. Go about her scale.